So now let's go over what vehicles to use. A lot of us might just be getting started and might not even have a personal vehicle with a truck to use. So you're wondering, how can I get started? So I'm going to show you how you can get started for very low cost or for free by borrowing a truck. Now, if you have a truck already for your personal vehicle, you can literally go ahead and get started with that using that straight out the gate. All you're going to need to do is start advertising, and you can go ahead and start picking up items with your pickup truck in the back of your truck bed. Now, if you don't have a personal truck, you can ask a family or friend, because most of us are going to have somebody that we know that has a truck and that's going to be willing to let you use it, either as a rental by paying them daily or offer them a percentage of the job. You can get creative with this, or maybe you have a friend that's even willing to do the jobs with you and you all split the revenue 50-50 because you're getting the jobs and he's providing the truck, or she, or whoever it is. So all of us get creative. All of us can probably find a family or friend that can let us use their vehicle and get started in junk removal. Now, U-Haul, if you can't figure out either one of these first two, U-Haul has basic pickup trucks. In some areas, I know in Florida where we're located, they actually just discontinued the pickup truck, but they still are available on their website depending on your area, and they start from anywhere from $19.99 a day for a pickup truck or a small box truck, upwards of $29.99 per day plus mileage, of course. So if we go over here to U-Haul, you have your pickup truck for $19.95. You also can even rent a trailer if you wanted to, which, depending on if you want it for the day or for a few days, you can get different rates that can be very affordable. But your pickup truck, $19.95. Cargo van, same thing. 10-foot box truck, same thing. And then your 15-footer is going to be $29.95. And then when they go up to the 20 and the 26-footers, they are actually $39.99. These are going to be used for bigger full house cleanouts. But man, when I'm talking about the money you're going to save by getting a U-Haul truck, it's going to blow your mind, and it's going to be very beneficial and efficient. That way you're not making a million loads in smaller trucks versus being able to fit everything in one giant truck. We do this on a regular basis. It's 100% worth it. Trust me on this. The only thing you need is to make sure you have a big enough job to do so. Now, you can also go to Penske and budget. They also offer box trucks. Penske offers box trucks with lift gates, and if you're busy with a full schedule, you can even get weekly rates at affordable prices. Sunbelt offers dump trailers where U-Haul does not, so if you do want to rent a dump trailer and you have a Sunbelt near you, you can 100% do that, but they do not rent the trucks to actually tow the dump trailer. And then Home Depot also has trucks starting at $19.99 or $19 for the first 90 minutes. Recently, Home Depot has added dump trailers as well, which Home Depots are normally more common than a Sunbelt Rentals. So if you have a Home Depot in your area, you can go ahead and rent a dump trailer from them, and that can also be very efficient. And then Herc Rentals offers pickup trucks and dump truck rentals. But honestly, I'm going to say that U-Haul is a much better option when you look at the pricing and how easy it is to simply rent a U-Haul. You don't have to have much but a license, valid license, and the money to pay for the U-Haul right then and there. So with that being said, these are what vehicles to use for free methods and rentals. And then when it comes to buying your own truck, there are pros and cons of what you're going to want to use. If you plan on solely doing junk removal, dump trucks are what the big companies get, like College Hunks. Well, College Hunks does moving too, so they have dump trucks and box trucks, but 1-800 Got Junk, Junk Kings, etc., they focus on only dump trucks. They're going to be large, higher price per load, and way more can fit. More costly, both used and new, in order to get one, unless you're going to find one on Facebook Marketplace or from a used dealership. And you obviously have way less work, as you can get built-in ramps included, and all you have to do is press a button to dump it, and you're good to go. If you do plan on doing moving as well, or you just want to fit way more in a truck than you can even in a dump truck, a box truck is a great method, and you can find box trucks used for anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000, upwards of $25,000, $30,000, and then of course you can buy brand new as well. So if you plan on doing this, box trucks do offer better options for multi-use purposes, cheaper costs when getting started when buying used. you're going to have way less trips to the landfill, which is going to save you a ton of money on gas. More time unloading, so because you have to unload by hand, but when you're doing it properly and you know how to unload, and make sure it's very important you check with your landfill regulations. There are some box trucks or some landfills up north that do not allow box trucks, but the majority do allow that. And so it's going to take you longer, 15 to 30 minutes per truck to unload, but it's going to save you time on money and gas and trips to the landfill as you're able to fit way more in each box truck. And then dump trailers are going to be a lower cost to get started, especially if you already have your own personal vehicle, which is a truck, and you're able to get these financed for a very low cost as well. So you just have a low monthly payment because it's not like it has an engine or is an actual vehicle. It's going to require an additional vehicle to pull, obviously, a truck or a really good SUV. These can be rented out as portable dumpsters or dump trailer rentals for additional income if you want to go that route, meaning you can either rent it out where people come and pick it up from your house, or you can get in contact with roofing and restoration companies, and you drop it off, lock it up, and they fill it up, and when it's filled up, you go and pick it up. If you only have one dump trailer, this can be it can kind of get in the way of your schedule, so I wouldn't do more than 1 day of a rental. However, if you want to go this route and start building up a fleet of dump trailers, you can definitely make this a very viable income source to where you don't have to really do too much of the loading or hard work, and you just go be dropping them off around town and you're picking them up when they are full up. Now, it's going to have longer training turnaround for employees who have never drove a trailer, especially when backing up at tricky jobs and even at the landfill and managing tight squeezes. So dump trailers or trailers in general, even if you just have a big cage trailer, can result in more damage to your equipment based on inexperience from your employees if they do not have experience. And you may have to charge or hire an employee at a higher pay rate if they do have experience, depending on your business model and where you are located, in order to find good employees that actually know what they're doing. So these are all the methods. Of course, your free, your rentals. Make sure to screenshot these or come back to this video. And then these are the pros and cons to having either a dump truck, box truck, or a dump trailer within your junk removal business.